What is going on? Welcome back to Dolly Vision. Oh boy, do we have a shocking video for you. But first, guys, I'm going to need you to leave your DNA all over that like button just in case you go missing. Dolly will come track you down. We are so close to hitting 69,000 subscribers. I can't do it without the help of each and every one of you. So make sure you ring that bell, sub up, ring that bell for notifications, and of course, share us on any social media platform you choose. Now let's get into the video. All I can say is just wow. For anybody that tuned into my live show last night, Daniel, the father, well, the common law father, Malehya's husband, baby daddy, whatever you want to call him, stopped by the channel last night for a little chat, and he dropped some bombshells. So if you haven't, go make sure you watch my video. It says to search for Jack and Lily. Daniel stops by for a chat, and then you'll understand what we are talking about here if you want to see everything that was said by Daniel. But let me give my warnings first. Dolly Visions for entertainment purposes only. We talk news, rumors, gossip, speculation, theories, mixed with a little bit of comedy and a whole lot of chaos. So don't take nothing here as fact. It's just our opinion, people. Completely satire. Now, Daniel came by last night and he said that Malehya is on the run with MEADOW, and he is really concerned about his daughter, that Malehya has broke the CPS orders of to be supervised with the child when she left her mother's house. Now, where she has went, nobody seems to know. Now, there's been a lot of finger pointing back and forth between Malehya's family and Daniel's family. But now it seems like Daniel is firing back a little bit, and he's pointing towards Malehya may know something in the disappearance of Jack and Lily. When he stopped by the channel last night, he said that he was in and out of consciousness by 6:18 in the morning. Malehya had done signed Jack and Lily out of school, saying they were going to be absent. Now, he said he fell asleep for about 20 minutes and he woke up when Malehya was getting back into bed. And then he said, hey, I don't hear the kids. And he got up to check on the kids and they were gone. Okay, which is just mind-blowing, because it sounds like he's suggesting that Malehya was awake when the kids went missing. Not only that, but he said when they got to fighting and the families got to fighting in the front yard, that, you know, they were pointing the fingers and they were blaming Daniel for what Jack and Lily going missing. And he said that he went to the command center, and while he was at the command center, Malehya went in and got some stuff, but she took two of his sweaters. Now, he said if they find a crime scene or Jack and Lily, he's hoping that his sweaters are not there, that they might be planted at a crime scene, which I was like, wow, that's something we haven't heard. But he said that they took two sweaters. He went into a lot of detail in this last video, and he was saying that he is going to get in trouble for the things he told me last night with the major crime unit, because some of this stuff they don't went out. But he said he called them and told them that Malehya has done took off with MEADOW, and they didn't get directly back to him. Matter of fact, he said they haven't even called him back yet as last night. Now, he believes that the CPS, when they find MEADOW, are going to take MEADOW away from Malehya, and he believes that Malehya may hurt herself if they take MEADOW. Now, it sounds like he's saying that once MEADOW was born, Malehya wasn't as close with the other kids anymore. So she kind of just loved Meadow, and he said that Meadow was her diamond, okay, her diamond, that it seemed to be like she loved Meadow the most and had kind of put the other kids to the side. Now, there was also some reports that came out about a pink blanket and a boot print that was found in the woods. And it was believed that Daniel had led the police to this boot print and this pink blanket, but he said in the chat last night that Malehya's family actually found this blanket and boot print, and they led police to it. It is starting to get a whole lot strange. So I asked him what else was taken from the house, and he said the only thing Malehya wanted was the kids' birth certificates and a couple of stuffed animals. And he told me that those stuffed animals that she took belonged to Jack and Lilly, and that he believes that Jack and Lilly is still alive, and Malehya could have possibly handed these kids off to friends or family members. So it's still really important, guys, to continue to share these photos. And I'm not going to tell you everything because I want you guys to go back and watch my video. It's titled "Breaking the Search for Jack and Lilly. Daniel stops by for a chat." I'm going to tell you how he ends it. He says he talks in the chat room for hours, and he says the last thing he says is him and Meadow will visit Malehya in prison. Okay, so I know what you're thinking, Dolly, how do you know that this was Daniel? So when Daniel came into the chat room, as a YouTube creator, you have an option to where you can click on the channel of the person that is in the chat. Okay, it says, you know, like block them, make them a mod, go to their channel. So I go to his channel, and of course, it's his channel. It's the channel that he used for this channel is over 6 years old. Okay, he has videos on it from 5 years ago, and it's him where he's sharing his Pokemon cards. And for anybody that knows, this is his actual physical site. So now, if it is not Daniel, it is definitely somebody using Daniel's YouTube page, which I truly believe it's Daniel, because yesterday we also got a call from some of Malehya's family. Okay, a cousin of Malehya, and he told me that Malehya was on the run. She broke the CPS order. She left her mama's house, and she's gone. Now, Daniel also said she don't need a passport because she's part of the First Nation, and she can flee and be in the United States. She can cross the border. She can get on an airplane. She could absolutely be anywhere. So as we speak right now, the rumors of this, and this is coming from Daniel and one of Malehya's family members, that she is on the run with Meadow, and Daniel believes she has something to do with the disappearance in Jack and Lilly. So these things are heating up quickly. So you guys, right, you know, there's always some breaking crazy news here on Dolly Vision, and this is where you're hearing it first. So definitely tell me what you think about this in the comment box, and definitely make sure you go back and watch the last video. It is a long one because it is a live stream. If you go about, I don't know, 30 minutes into the video, you'll get into where Daniel comes into the room and he starts laying everything out. I mean, he is completely almost spilling the beans. There's some things he said he couldn't tell us, but he shared a lot, and you guys need to see it. Drop some comments in the comment box down below. If you haven't yet, sub up, help us hit 69,000. And just remember this, if nobody else loves you, Dolly does. See you in the next video, guys.